Are you required to work long hours, in unsafe conditions, only to be rewarded with unfair wages, restrictions on your right to strike, and with no assistance as you plan for retirement? If your answer is yes, you're not alone. I too suffered until I joined the United Auto Workers, an organization that stood up for my rights as a hardworking individual.
The International Union, United Automobile, Aerospace, and Agricultural Implement Workers of America serves workplaces ranging from multinational corporations and manufacturers to local government and nonprofit organizations. There are nearly 1 million members and 600 unions in UAW. Since its founding in 1935 by delegates from 200 auto plants in Detroit, Michigan, the UAW has continuously worked to represent employees and has focused its efforts on influencing legislation to benefit hardworking persons. Throughout history, the UAW has influenced landmark legislation, either by drafting the legislation itself or by lobbying for the specific legislation. Such legislation includes the Voting Rights Act of 1965, the Civil Rights Act of 1964, Medicare and Medicaid, and, in regards to workers specifically, the Employee Retirement Act, the Family and Medical Leave Act, and the Occupational Safety and Health Act.
But what is the UAW doing right now? The UAW is working to influence legislation that provides children a better education, gives retirees better health care, establishes better working conditions, cleaner air and water, and provides fair taxes.
The UAW influences public policy by lobbying, contributing funds to campaigns, and using the media to promote issues that affect workers and lead to change. In the government, our efforts target Congress and many executive departments such as the Department of Commerce, the Department of Education, the Department of Energy, and the Department of Labor. We are able to successfully promote benefits for our workers because of our monetary funds and because we represent many people. Since its founding, the UAW has worked to improve working conditions, create a uniform system of shorter hours, higher wages, healthcare, and pensions, and to maintain and protect the interests of workers regardless of a worker's religion, race, creed, color, sex, political affiliation or nationality, age, disability, marital status, or sexual orientation. With that statement, our ideals align most with the Democratic Party. And in the 2012 election, we supported the Democratic candidate Barack Obama. When Barack Obama became and remained president, he continued to support Medicare and Medicaid, such as when he signed the Affordable Care Act, and he also signed an executive order, fair pay and safe workplaces, that supported workers by addressing labor law violations.
Want to join? The minimum dues to be a member of the UAW are between $40 and $50 depending on your workplace's right to strike.
These funds are utilized at the local and national levels to help secure your rights as a worker and human being. If you possess the right to strike, a portion of your membership dues are also used as a strike and defense fund that provides members with funds if they choose to strike and are out of work for a considerable amount of time.
I know what I'm doing, joining the UAW.